Jack Torrance is not a villain in the traditional sense. He doesn't set out to destroy. He doesn't wear a mask or carry a motive. He's a man, just a man, unraveling in slow motion. That's what makes him terrifying. You don't watch him turn into a monster, you watch the monster that was always there slip through the cracks. At first glance, Jack is the picture of hope and potential. A recovering alcoholic, a writer trying to rebuild his life, a man desperate to be seen as something more than his worst mistakes. He takes a job as the winter caretaker of the Overlook Hotel not just for money, but for redemption. This is supposed to be his blank page. But the problem is, isolation doesn't erase the past, it magnifies it. The hotel is often framed as the true antagonist of The Shining, but that gives Jack too much of a pass. The truth is, the hotel doesn't change Jack. It reveals him. The ghosts don't make him violent. They give him permission. He doesn't resist. He leans in. His violence isn't just physical, it's psychological. It's in the way he gaslights Wendy, mocking her fear and reducing her concerns to hysteria. It's in how he treats Danny not as a child but as an obstacle to his own ambition. The rage bubbling beneath his skin isn't new. It's been there, festering. The hotel just opens the door. And what's behind that door? A failed man trying to mask his failure with dominance. Jack is deeply insecure, but rather than confront it, he tries to control everything around him. His wife. His son. His environment. When he feels powerless, he lashes out. When he feels unseen, he performs. Every creepy smile, every manic outburst, every snarling line, it's not just madness, it's ego cracking under pressure. Alcoholism is a thread through Jack's story, but not just in the literal sense. The ghost of addiction is always present, whispering in his ear. The scene where he sits at the empty bar and suddenly sees Lloyd, the bartender, isn't just supernatural. It's symbolic. Jack is fantasizing about escape. About returning to the numbness. About releasing the weight of guilt by drowning in it. His drink isn't just a drink. It's surrender. And Wendy, she's not just a victim. She's the mirror. She represents everything Jack resents: responsibility, consequences, emotional openness. Jack doesn't just try to kill her. He tries to erase her. Because her presence forces him to confront who he actually is, not who he's pretending to be. He can't bear it. As Jack spirals, his language becomes primitive. His ideas more fragmented. He repeats himself. Grunts. Growls. His descent is not just psychological, it's existential. He loses not just his mind, but his identity. He stops being a writer, a father, a husband. He becomes pure impulse. Rage wearing a human face. By the end, Jack is literally frozen in place. And that image, his wide, dead eyes, locked in ice, is more than a physical death. It's symbolic. He's stuck in his failure. Trapped in his unresolved wounds. He doesn't evolve. He doesn't learn. He becomes the cautionary tale of what happens when you run from your demons instead of facing them.